Greetings. This seems like jokes, but it's not. We are here to fully analyze this fucking trailer. And yes, this is an English video made by a French. Fuck you. I'm not gonna do a technical analysis because I'm not someone who do animation. I will not make a speculation like I felt the throwing here like in Jinro.
Oui, et puis quoi encore? Jinro sur ça?
Toi ta gueule. I will do analysis like a normal people about the story possibly happening because there's a lot of funny things to say and what SCP we see and what question we will have. But before anything else, I need to suit up. Là, tu fais un mythe de Dr. Genius. Now I'm Dr. Genius. I have a lab coat and I'm very serious. I know SCP world since a long time. I have a Linktree black ball behind the camera with shackles if needed to terrorize. I have SCP-035 down there. Okay, I'll try to understand firstly how many characters we have and how many will die. This is like stupid, but I have 40 minutes to make, so I will make 40 minutes on bullshit on how many people will die. Because we know people die. We don't know when or how, but we know they will die. So let's do an analysis. For sure, one of these two is gonna die. One of these two fuckers down there in the snow is gonna fucking die. Wow, this was big.
So, your choice.
To just finish this fucking record right now and abandon the project. On est sur Bip, hein. That's the jokes. We are professional scientists. Let's get back in the funny.
What will it be?
There's only dead pupils. That's the good news. Well, we have two characters that's coming from the information I have. This is the only thing that we'll use from the fucking Kickstarter. I will not scroll down and read anything else about the story. Just read that. So we got Jane and Jessica. Why the fuck? So there we are. This is a fucking, I don't know how to say in English because I don't know cinematic camera things in English, but un gros plan on a fucking cafeteria green area. Do you have play control by Remedy? Just 5 seconds. A screen from control. A screen from the fucking trailer. This is brutalism. Don't say anything else. This is cool. Whoa, too many things. We'll analyze scene by scene and frame by frame if needed, but we will just do simple passage on the trailer. Dead people, problems, booed, and she look at us. And foreseen incidents. Ah, the security guard is Vigil. Vigil, you will die. Wow. I can reduce that in fucking Roblox Studio in 1 hour. Not with so much details, but actually I can reduce the most simple shapes.
I'll hold tight to what little I have.
Okay, let's do frame by frame now. So, for sure, like anything else the community, SCP community want is a fucking containment breach. We will have a containment breach. Because yes, finally we'll have unlimited things done after so many fucking years about SCPs. A real one with long times and we can say professional works. Because before that, we got SCP Dollhouse in Overlord, and we don't get them all. The next sequel. And now, we have Zaz coming. And the Kickstarter is funded, so do the things, or I will fund you. I don't remember me, the Russian try copyright this information. You ever hear about that? Another day. Okay. Now, let's do a fucking deep analysis on what will fucking happen. So, first of all, we must be at Site 19 or something, the fucking north side of the house, or the south of the house, because what the fuck are you doing behind? Whoa! Why might you and Virgil are outside in the fucking cold night? That's just troubling. Let's say them. Why the fuck are you here? Guys! It's -10! Why are you not inside the vehicle? Why are you entering by the big doors? I know it's funny, but what the fuck? Why the fuck are you here?
So, your choice. What will it be?
And then we have an interviewer who just packing up papers. What do you have in interview? It's like an interview like SCP-096 things. When they make the after incident reports. Oh shit, 096 get out. I will ask you question, doctors. Why the fuck you get out? No, I don't think. Or I think it will like that. Well, we have an interesting message here. Who is Sam? Who is Funky Picture? I think we have information in this fucking movie. This isn't a fucking animated things. We understand who is Funky. I think I'm misunderstanding something about that. This is a good point to try to remember. So, we see, Jane. I'm bad with names, so remember two names gonna have. This is Jane. Jane seems to be afraid or disconcerted by some things. You see she shakes her eyes. I've done theaters. This is, you can say, this admission is more good than some actor who have given a roles in a fucking movie called Star Wars 7. I feel more emotion in that than in the entire fucking movie with Rey. So what we see in the start seems like the simple Foundation life. 2 people get killed, a third one is only bagged, and the doctor and squad is like, okay, what the fuck happened here? What they have did? And people are just stopping by, like some creepy on the road when there's a car accident, just to see us say, oh fuck, something happened. Come on guys, decency. And fuck, Jessica decided to move on because she seems more experienced than Jane, What am I going to name here? Jess fucking K. It's said. Seems to be the mentor of Jane. And now they're... Okay, this is clearly a copycat of Stairs in Control. Screenshot from Control Stairs. I love this aesthetic. This is very good. We just discovered life. So, for once, Foundation decided to construct a big fucking building entirely just for online SCPs. Doesn't seem a bad idea, but if something fucked up, it can make a collapsible, giant fucked up situation. And this is very greenish. I like that. We have trees. This is good area comparing to most of the game where the Foundation is very dark. So the Foundation, you need to remember that if we make people live underground, we're not gonna need some light, some nature. And is this animated correctly? No, this is static image. You don't do like a famous animator when it's explained and take them a long month just to animate the one scene because every character was animated, including non-important character. Yeah, here we have two scenes. One scene when they walk by just the glaze where the big piece is here, like nothing happened. We got the large job, and here from the bodies it just worked like nothing happened. And here we are inside tunnels, completely different. Is that 3D? It seems like 3D. The pipe seems 3D for me. I don't care, but really. But we see that some maintenance guy here to just say, hey guys, floor collapse. Maybe we're gonna need some people to fix that. To just... and here we had a simple scene where people enjoy a good meal. Can we have that? Just, yeah, oh my god, little one scientific and blonde. You have so much details. Yeah, the face is not even animated, I think. Oh my god, he is excellent. Let him where he is. He's animated. If it's me, please erase this animation from his mouth. This is very funny. And now we have Jane. We'd look at them maybe, or maybe it's another plane like another because you try to tease us, but actually she's not looking at them, or she's looking at something else. But we see a deep understanding look when she look at us. This is once again having more emotion than fucking Rey in Star Wars. Guys, please go do theater things. You seems better in understanding emotion than most actors now. Come on. And now we have glaze with shatters, maybe incontainment, maybe reality itself is collapsing because the shatters are very white. And after that we have an explosion. I'm terrorizing, it's a gas leak. There's nothing wrong happening right now. Or maybe something's getting out. Now once again we have dead bodies and maybe a main character in the middle of these two characters bagging people and analyzing things because who it is? It was Jane. So Jane get called to see the fucking hole in the wall. This is where a moment, I don't know if the perspective is correct, but if it is, we got a serious problem here. What the fuck? Get out. Just please say to me it was gas leak, because if something get out of the containment by this area, that's mean it's a large scale aggressor. You got a serious problem in your hands. Okay, she seems injured. Here, what happened? What happened? And just see here the highs. Oh. You should not have let that. Oh. And just here, I don't know how it will render in the final animation, but just here, we see the details. The eyes, the body, etc. and the hands. I feel emotion. Like now, I feel like she's afraid and she sees terrors. She understands her world completely collapse and change. I think it's like that. And this is not what you want to let me in my hands. I'm a night shift technician by formation, so I would check that every fucking line here is normal.
Serious crap!
So this is running like on Linux, because Foundation is not dumb enough to run it on Windows. It seems like something load up. You have a PID, and you have multiple tasks, and someone have literally used the VNC and connect. Oh, whoa, wait! We got a lot of information for IT technician here. I need to frame it and explain to people. Okay, we analyze as the untitled because I'm in that tension. So for sure, Foundation is running on Linux. I don't know if I can get better quality on the left side. Can I get better right now on the left side? So we are inside a computer or virtual machine. I will not explain what is a virtual machine. Just understand it's a computer. Okay? Let's call Ops Core 01. Bad news. Something called core is bad. Because it's important. Ops mean operations. Bad news, something who is a core operation systems is here in front of us, and it's called 01. Maybe there's multiple. And someone is executing the command sudo system control ctl restart display write service. What does sudos mean? Sudos mean someone is connecting as administrator with power on the computer. So it was a Sonar code, now someone is connecting to have power on the code. And bad news is, the second line we see is sudo password for apps. That means he had the password to operate on the most highest level of the computer maybe. So what he's doing is restarting something called display write service. That means something displaying information. We got the path where it's inside the computer. We know it's active since we have a date. Oh, we have a date of the heavens. The date is January 1st, 18th, 2027. And we have a timeline, so we know where the fasty is. Maybe you should have examined this experiment, because if I'm correct, it's 14 hours, 42:07 UTC. And where is UTC timeline? Wait, we can get a coordinate on where UTC is. So because it does not say time, that means UTC is on this map. I will put it on the main screen. That means we got a fucking giant area where it's UTC 0. Question is, why the fuck we are? Because we know from the first picture that we are outside and fucking cold. This is January 1st. Great news! We can have snow kinda everywhere in France, Europe, but not in Africa. So we're for sure either in the north of England, Ireland, or in Iceland. Maybe for sure Iceland because of the amount of the snow and how cold it seems. But we are not in France for sure because we have seen one plane. This seems like a big landscape. This is kinda impossible in France. Spain, I don't think it's possible even to have snow in high peaks like that. So we can have a bit of Germany, Norway. We have Norway, a part of Norway. Please zoom in. We can be even the Northway. This is very interesting. You have let logs from a computer to an IT technician capable of reading it, so it's very fucking funny. We can have a deep analysis on that. So let's get back on it. So we have a lot of information about it. We have PIDs, that's mean that where the task is stored inside the system if you want to kill it. The guy who does the screen is very careful about attention in details. We have even how many megabytes it chooses in the virtual machine. This is very funny. Tail. I don't remember two tails. Linux tail was. Oh. So tails display logs from a files, but the end logs of a file. So he asked tails to display the sys logs of the display grid. So he display it. So this is not the moment we hacked. This is very different. This is the moment where someone, maybe in animated things, have gone to a computer, use this password to understand what the fuck happened to the entire facilities, maybe. Because right now he's not hacking, he's checking the log to understand what the fuck happened to the entire systems. So we see the first three logs are completely, we don't fucking care. This is info log. This just say the system of display grid is running correctly. So that's why it checked maybe why it's running the entire fucking display grid manager to see if it's still running. But then at 14 hours 44:09, that's mean after the fucking restart, it seems. But do we try to restart the systems? No, it restarted grid service. Oh, so that means right now it's not hacking or counter-hacking. This is not a hack moment. This is a moment when someone would just restart the entire fucking display grid service to make sure it's restarted and do not fucked up. That means he's trying to fix it. This is very interesting. That means the time we see here at the running time is not the time when it log itself inside the computer. I will resume this after that. Okay, so in the log we see at 14 hour 44, so that means 2 minutes after we start, after the system, the service restarts or anything else, we don't know why it restarts. We got an accepted input from remote address. That means someone has tried to log inside or do an input that was not understandable by system. And then we have an unrecognized unchecked on port 5900. So what is a handshake? To let you understand, when you try to connect to a computer, the both computer will ask your computer to speak to another computer because VNC is made for that. It's literally to connect to another computer and take control of it, like display and remote control. The handshakes means the both computer will speak and we can say a contract with both of them to how to speak to each other. And when that's mean, when the handshake is made, if I'm not wrong, and I'm I don't. This is from what I learned. When they make that check, that's mean they have make and conclude the contract. That's mean something from the IP address 172.20.44.11 on port 5900. I've make a VNC connection on this fucking virtual machine. That means it's very important because it's Operation Car. And it's connects via display. And after that, that's mean something goes fucking wrong. I will just explain perfect. Because some things from the connection that got inside the system have asked a process to be launched. PID, we got this number that's 3. Maybe there's Easter egg in this PID. You don't know. From a fucking computer. And after that, it controls the flows. And after that, security system say, hey, we got hijacked via X11 VNC tunnel. That's mean someone from the VNC tunnel, because it's called a tunnel, connection is called tunnel, got hijacked us. And this is very funny. That's mean. No, don't say to me they're fault of phishing. We got a name from a remote station. Remote station established by Sams Peel 0L. What is that? Because I don't have any names here with Sams Same Sipel 0L. Sams Peel, I don't know. And executing something that's called injection PNG. You have make a fucking payload. And just you decide to switch all monitor to a simple fucking picture. That's called injection. That means someone is really acting inside systems just to render something on the screen. And after that, say payload successfully render on all terminals. The system just say, hey, good job, guys. You just play something. Maybe the last line we can read it. There's a last line we can read it if I stop it fastly enough. Is it gibberish or I think I've still more line. There's one more line to read. I'm gonna try to get it. Yeah, the last line is X display by logged by externals. That's mean someone same time just come and say, hey, I've locked all display by my authority. You don't have any authority. You're the hackers. So someone fucked up with the entire display systems. So yeah, something is wrong. And next frame. Oh, that's so actionable attention to details. So we got maybe one of the display screen we speak before, and we got a lot of information. Further update announcement. We got the date. Exactly the date where things fucked up, including the hours. Remember to take good breaks once a week after floor 0. Announcements like the fucking joke, the pizza that is here, because it's a fucking joke for the finishing community. Service communication, road to floor A7 under maintenance, highway information you soon disappear. This is real information. Yeah. Don't go this bus is highway. Something disappear. No fucking sense. Close it. Normal. Foundation. Floor -A, but contamination warning. This is like 106 is rich. We call the same on floor -B44. We got CB. CB means for sure contaminant breach warning. Please refrain from touching the black goop. The only fucking SCP I know, by my knowledge, very famous, who have do black goop is 682. 106. As it say, this is better. It just say, avoid the red possible. Come on. I wait you 43. We got people who disappear. The whole higher up containment and just say, avoid to go by that. Just avoid it. No danger. And it's saying last line, the site manager would like to relay that gossiping is severely discouraged as could possibly threat the subject all as fast as. Bad news, they're humans. And what happened when we restart? The screen goes blank. It just say bridge. Okay. We have something to analyze here. So we just go to the normal speed. Speed? Oh yeah, whoa. What the fuck was that? So yeah, a two character here just passed by an explosion. And we got here when they have beautiful thing to its side. This is really seems like there's also building and we are in the north of Europe. So we're fucking maybe in Iceland. So here we have a view that we have seen before when Jane was passing by some windows. This is a fucking fastest. This is big. Very fucking big and deep. And this is a Sun Angel. Great, congrats. I don't know who is in here, but it's not Jane or two guys because all those guys, security guys, and all those guys don't have a lab coat. This is seems maybe it's just fucking K because black hair. We don't see she or he have long hair. And here be dragon. So we have dragon. Someone is growing bonsai on his back. Maybe Jane because of the hair. Jane has black or brown hair? Black. This is not Jane. We got our dear security guard friends called Virgil who may have a serious injuries. Please consult a medical advisor. He's running from what? Engagement. This guy here is having a mild ouch.
I'll hold tight to what little I have.
Okay! To have a 90 technician special thanks. To have a 90 technician. Okay, let's analyze from the explosion. Let's do that in slow motion because something is very funny happening in the background. Very fucking funny. But let's analyze this in more depth. As we can see here, there are just maybe it's just giving him the grand turn side of fastest. Yeah, let's go to the next. Awful. This for sure is a containment area because it's big. It's maybe for the big things. We see that they have traffic light in trunks. And what we'll see when they play, that they're just casually walking. That means if the bridge happened, the alert is not launched and not ringing everywhere at the same times. We can say that something is passing by the two fucking alleyway at max 25 and didn't even react because they didn't feel it, or maybe it didn't do a sound, and boom. And this is attention to details. They have a fucking human reaction. They try to crawl and protect themselves, and then don't even immediately react if we see the recall. Explosion happened, they don't immediately react because the body didn't still have the spine, the brain didn't send the signal to your spine saying, something is wrong here, I'm in danger. Explosion happened. Oh, we can see the traffic sign and things are very solid because they're holding time. And for sure, something is coming in the back, or it's the dust cloud done by the fucking explosion. But it doesn't seem to run, so seems like they're not very afraid of the thing, or just very surprised and stunned at big hole. Just take the time to turn back and see the creature or the things are happening behind them, like, oh, we might start running. If this is a moment with the realize that there's something's wrong, please insert the meme. Let's remember SCP dollars when he realized something's fucked up coming behind him, just making the eyes. There's a poster on the left. What did the poster say? It says something. Clearly, it says something. Let me slow motion to see the correct word. That sucking joke. The name's animated on the poster on the left. Good joke, Slas. No, this is for sure. Before and after, just seeing the one saying, "I survived these fucked up things." I will just play on slow motion. I know it's an SCP. I don't know which one, but it's like a seraphim. It's an angel. And someone is actually seeing the godlights. Why do we see it? Is it one of the SCP who's gonna breach and maybe a big plot point? Or is it just someone being caught inside our way, just having a very funny times? Good question. I don't know if that's a 079-bit, but little paper dragon out, and this is very funny because they are everywhere and they're flying. Someone is growing a tree on the back. I know it's a tree, the son from the forest. It's an SCP-2, so someone is dying and becoming a tree. Bad news, it's gonna hurt. Grass. It touched grass. What the fuck this is? And then the guys is, what is your name again? Matthew is running. Why are you running? Why are you running? And is it sweet or is great? And so this arrangement looked very like the cafeteria I've seen all the plane. It seems like the guy was just chilling on the table. Maybe it's one of the guys who was chilling on the table. We have a 44/7 silence. Can we see someone who is chilling on the table? Oh, just to make sure. There's wood, grass, seems table everywhere. If we look at this picture, this is exactly the area where the guy is gonna have a meal at hatch. I don't know if I'm saying correctly. It's somewhere here. Maybe it's so dear blonde boy. Oh no, no me. Oh no, the blonde boy is getting a hair scratch. Fuck me. Seems like he's gonna die. Or it seems like he's exploding. We see trees again. Someone's going to touch grass. This is a big plot point. People are gonna touch grass. Here, another plot point is sexual aggression. What the fuck? This is all public's anime. This hand are trying to touch this poor boy. Bad. So now we have Jane, who seems more hurt because she didn't treat her injuries, who she's saying something, and as we see, she's somewhere, maybe inside a containment area somewhere. But first of all, we see behind her, it's a glaze. We clearly see it. It shatters. It's maybe the glaze we see shattered at the start. And we clearly see that the fucking concrete on the roof have serious metal damage. And she's just like, oh, I'm getting fired for that, for sure. And I will hold tight. Okay. I don't need to do more analysis on this trailer. But there's a lot of element of FC, and yeah, maybe understand part of the plot. Because of some logs. Well, let's try to recontextualize entire things. So for sure, let's take one more pass and pause when we see things, understand things. So for sure, from the information we got from the screen, we are in very north regions in the, let's just give the date. We are the 18th January 2027. It's for sure the afternoon. We are in UTC 0 timeline. That's mean we got a giant map. I display it. Where is it? Here. We are on this timeline. So for sure, we're in something where it's cold. A lot of cold. This is might be Norway or Iceland, or maybe something high down here, down up here, because it's very fucking cold, and the opacity is giant. And the first question is, why two of the main characters called Matthew and Virgil outside by this temperature without proper protection gear? Because as we can see, Virgil doesn't have any scarf, and I get a cold. And what the fuck, guys, are you? The opacity seems giant. It's close in some Panzer's highway and alleyways. Why are you fit outside? What are you doing outside? Huh? And look at his shoes. You don't have this type of shoe when it's so cold. At least you have gloves. Oh dear, Virgil have gloves. And now we see the big doors.
So, your choice. What will it be?
We got an interview over here. It's called its character. It's a redacted. It's symbol sure. How to know a character is the same symbol? So, why would this will happen? Is it like a SCP next short movie? Is it a guy who hunted with the guy after the incident and say, what have you seen? What have you done? Why do you save your house? And how? No, maybe it's that. Maybe it's not. Maybe just interviewing oh dear Matthew, because Matthew seems like a new one. I didn't still have any information about Soam and fungi pictures. This is a very interesting plot point. Now we have oh dear Jane. And now we have Phoenician live days, when we see people just stopping by just to see dead body and creepy things, and voila. And we got introduction of Jessica and Jane. As I've said before, it seems like Jessica is a mentor of Jane because Jane seems less confident, and Jessica, in the character's only move and few pictures we see of her, seems more confident and know what is happening, what we are doing here. So maybe Jane just an apprentice. We will know. Or maybe she's under supervision of Jessica. Now they're walking on the stairs. What's the meaning of this? And now we have a display of an entire area. This is a cafeteria. And very attention to details. We see duct. We see vent pipe going to the wall because there's a kitchen down here because it's a cafeteria. This is very attention to details. This fucking area is the fucking details. This is very good. There's green area everywhere because we need to pay attention. And we are at floor 0. People are walking by dead bodies. This is maybe the hallway where the incident happens. And people will just here for the moment. Just fucking live moment and how Foundation works where this is not an incident. Because every game we play for now, where there's SCP is having fucking incident everywhere. Now we have luck to see just a life of the Foundation. A motherfucking life. Piss. And it seems like Jane is not understanding how people can laugh. And this is a moment where we see a shutter glass. We will see this moment later because it's linked to another scene we see in the trailer. But this is a glass shadowing because something is maybe knocking up and asking to get out. Nothing asks gently to get out of the Foundation. And after that we have an explosion. Do we see something get out of the explosion? I didn't look at the slow motion. That seems slow motion. I didn't analyze this area. There's a straight line. This is funny. There's a straight line and fucking. This is the first explosion, but that one seems like another plot point. Something is getting out, or is getting out. Oh, it is getting out. We see it down there. The white fucking sphinx that's get out. It's here. It's here too. Now this is a moment when we understand that Jane understands something fucked up, and this is a moment where the computer is speaking, and I will just resume what happened to this computer. So, no, this is not the moment where someone's connecting to hack the entire systems. Someone is connecting to this computer. I will simplify because it's maybe a virtual machine. It's for sure a virtual machine. Someone is connecting to this computer called Ops Core 01. Ops Core in computer settings means core, it's very important. It's core something. Ops means operation. This seems very important computer. Do not hack. Put a fucking post-it on it saying, do not hack, please. And this is not the moment we hack into it. This is a moment where someone is connecting to this computer to understand what the fuck happened. This is literally the moment when someone's connecting just to know what the fuck happened. So he's connecting, he have password to connect it as someone who have power on this computer. So it's someone important who have power to connect to this computer. Or maybe someone from the fucking plot list here who have somehow get the passwords through someone and say, you're the last hope. Go to this computer, console this computer, understand what the fuck happened, and try to fix it. But by the command he try to execute after connecting, this seems like this guy is know what he's doing inside the computer. So maybe we know for sure that the two girls are scientists. The one guy is a quad, then Trevor is Hackman. We don't care about it. But what about Matthew? Is Matthew someone special in computer? Who have knowledge in computer? This is a very good question. Because I don't see the two girls have knowledge in computer because they're some scientists. They have a lab coat like me. The card, he's just a guy who shoot things. Redacted, in speaking people. But why I'm saying you have command computer? Because it executes very precise commands. And knowing command and computer is not known to everyone. And this is a Linux system, so there is even less people knowing about things. And executing very specific command. So first of all, when it's connecting, it's asking the computer who is connected to restart the fucking display systems. And after that, it decides to go check the logs of the systems. And we know by the log that someone have connected to this fucking computer who are obscure from an IP address when inside the file system, hijack it. That's meaning hack into it, and literally decide to launch things to do some things. And we only know one thing about this guys. His username. His username is SAMS EPL0L. Wait a minute. Can we find something about SCP? Oh, this is a fucking joke. I found a fucking Easter egg in the trailer. Don't say that to me. Is that the joke to It's a joke to Mr. Robot. The guy in Mr. Robot's got some CPO. Oh, oh fuck! I found an Easter egg. Good job. And he decided to display something on all display screen we're gonna see in the next sequence. To something. Maybe just say on the screen, we fucked up. You are fucked up. You're dead. And we know by the handline, but we can see it right here because it's fucking phrase. And it's very hard to see because before the screen goes very wrong, it just say, it has lock all the screen. So that means we can maybe fix it without doing a lot of hack stuff. And we have the time when things got fucked up and we know things goes wrong. Oh, I have a new theory. Let me explain it. Because the next screen we see the infamous display screen I speak about. The time is very interesting. It's 40 hours 32 minutes. Clearly in the log it say it hack and inject a picture at 40 hours 44. That means someone is doing bad things to do even bad things. You will see. Because just after that there's a bridge screen. That means maybe the global alarm have gone ringing and type as this because someone inside the control room say, uh-oh, we got a serious breach, so it displays the screen that say breach. Breach. But now it's 42. That means we got 1 minute and more, around 1-2 minutes before someone is connecting to the old display screen to display some things. So maybe someone have connected to the fucking display screen when people were accepted to look at it and understand what is happening, to maybe understand, uh-oh, we got this SCP breach on information about the alert, like saying, go to this shelter is not available, this is other way, I have a fucking problem, doesn't go here, more task force are here. But maybe you have injected a memetics pictures on all fucking screen to fuck up even more with people. What is a memetic picture? Look at it, something's going wrong inside your brains. This is maybe what they have done. Maybe that's what they have did. He did, the hacker. He decided to log it, to put a picture, to mess more in this fucking breach. And this is very thinkable. This is the most plausible idea. Why do you display a picture on the screen and look as well? You display it to show something else. And can we see that the light Okay, I think the alarm is going on because like that. And now we have another picture that's maybe in the 42 because we have a timeline now. We are between 42 and 44. And maybe before we got thing, I'm gonna go to shackles to resume correctly. And here we see a big white things going to the side and people reacting and just they're taking the time to see what it is. We have an angel. I still don't remember. Here is dragon, nothing. And now they're running, and we understand that something is going very wrong. And remember the glass shattering? We see it here. This is clearly the glass that shatters, and this is a poor Jane injured. Okay, let's get to Blackboard to resume the entire fucking plot twist and things. So, Blackboard, what will be the objective? The objective will be to understand the fucking plot. No. The objective will be to timeline the entire fucking series of things we see in the trailer. Let me just adjust the camera. First of all, we know one information for sure. We are native January. If you don't understand what I'm writing, sorry. Just let me see here correctly. 2027. What is happening? We're on timeline and we've got only 2 times things. So let's do a beautiful lines for timeline. We got 2 fucking time points. Very interesting. We got 40 hours 42 and 40 hours 44. 2 very important time numbers. Now we try to put every scene within the trailer by number to know what is happening from side to side. Well, let's get back to the trailer. So the first scene is when they're outside. As I've said, for sure, we see Matthew and Virgil. Matthew and Virgil are struggling to get inside. And as we see in all the scene that's in the bridge, we see clearly Virgil is getting injured to the leg. He's not injured here, but this is before for sure the bridge. So it's before 42. Fuck! So this scene called #1 will be around here for sure. Called thoughts. Yeah, I'm gonna crawling around. This is gonna be funny. We are still scene 1.
So, your choice. What will it be?
Now we have a single interviewer. The thing is, we don't know if it will be an interview like the SCP-096 short film. That's been an after-incident interview. Do we have the point of view of Matthew? For sure. This is seems like it's gonna be his point of view of what happened. So we don't know when the scene #2 is happening. It can be maybe after 40 hour 44, after the bridge, after everything. Or maybe at the start when the interview Matthew. So we will just do a line here. That's cool. See, we don't know where to place. #2 will be down here. #2. Next scene. So, this scene is maybe completely independent, but it's for sure Jane. But thing is, Jane we see in our scene is completely injured and have blood and have an injury. So, when it is This is scene #3 because she's clearly independent from all the scene. She's maybe when she's looking the glaze of something, because we didn't see in all the scene she's looking glaze. So for sure now, because this is like the same lighting of the other scene, because I don't know, I don't feel it. So #3 will here, but now I've seen #4. This is for sure before the incident, when we have a display of the foundation life. So for sure, #4 will be here. Oh, we don't see the end of the blackboard. This is better. This seems the same scene. So #5, the scene is before sure too. This seems like after #4 because then seems like they're walking by the stairs to understand things, to go see things. Where's my bottles to drink? I need water. This is scene #6. It's before the event for sure because we see this Hara after and we see people have head hats. For sure. This scene #7. This is here too. So we clearly have a timeline big and draw. Before the heavens. When nothing's gone wrong in Factor. Oh wow, you got so much scenes here. Oh fuck! Dead body. People walking by not running. So maybe it's before or after. Maybe it's after. Maybe it's before. But due to the amount of bodies, the first scene #4 when we see 2 bodies seems very calm. This is a lot more bodies. So it seems like maybe it's after. I will say do not make any mad interpretation. #8 is down there because we don't know where it is. So this is seems damaged, and as we can see in the screen, the display screen scene, we see it's clearly maybe it's the hardware get damaged. It's all. So I would say scene 9 is before the incident. Times we know. This is a moment, so 10, we will just skip it because I can't stop it because it's half a second. There's just people chilling, so for sure it's 10. I will do a new line at 4, and we don't know when it happened, so but I estimate this, so I will pull intuition time. This is time here. It's the time when we know things start to fucked up. And there's things starting fucked up before the alarm. We can say 42 is when alarm is ringing and then fasting and everyone knows something is wrong. This is a moment where people are not knowing something is going wrong already and control is trying to understanding what is going on to try to ring the correct alarm and assess and understanding the problem. So scene #10 is the food cafeteria. And #11 is where Jane is still in this area. The shattering glass, #12, is here for sure. It's before 42 because we understand things. The explosion says before because I don't see alarm ringing and this seems like an accident. And this is just after the glass shattered. So 13 is here. It was 12. Excuse me. So this is the scene when she sees the hole. So it's for sure it's 14. 14 is here. This screen here about hacking And we have please clear it. Few seconds. Okay. It's for sure after 44. 34 for one specific reason, which is the log are dated at 44. We don't know when it logs, we just know it logged after for sure 34. Because it just decided to display logs, so for sure it's after that. So 15 is gonna draw a line, that's called after. After 44, after a long time maybe. So hashtag 5 will be maybe the last and the only one here, but it's here. And then we have the display screen saying that actually 16, and 16 is funnily on the line because 16 happened here. So clearly here. So this is a moment when the things go side by side. 17, if I would say it's before the alarm is ringing. Let's just see. This is a moment where they're calm and oh dear, I don't remember his name. Virgil is not injured. So 18, idiots, is here. For sure, because he's not injured. You really need to understand how we write on the back of shackled. I broke it previously. This is for sure before the events. Or maybe it's not. I have a doubt because there's only 2 people looking in the glaze. Yeah, but if something's going very wrong, we'll see people, smoke, fire and everything because it's cliche. So, just because I'm someone who like orders, I put 19th down here because maybe it's the bridge is silent. Maybe the SCP didn't break inside the big things here, the big petal. So, yeah, maybe. So, just because I want my conscience calm, 19th it is. SCP scene 12. We'll make a plot area yellow, please. The plot area is between here and here. It's between 42 and 44. This is the area where the I'm gonna expand it. Expand it. This is area when people get died by the SCP. So maybe I suppose ones get cooked. So I would say hashtag 20 is here. This is a very specific area. Okay. Next scene where people dies. Dragons. Maybe it's before, maybe it's after because it's a bridge. But 21 will go down there because we don't know. Maybe Jane is seeing with Jessica something cool before everyone's dying. Growing and injures. So 22, where the street's drawing. 22 is in this area when it's for sure the bridge moment and we don't know which people are dying. So 22. But this is Vigil taking damage, and I will say for sure it's between 42 and 44 in the middle of all of that because it's 23 and because the ANALYSYS ring and clearly change of area. So it feels like he takes fucking damage in this area. Now he's running. 24 it's for sure after 42 and I will make another area for we don't know where they are but the alarm ring. So 24Z2 someone, okay, we got the last scene. The guy's dying in the cafeteria is shooting this area 225. The three are, I don't know where because I don't have any fucking information. So we put 26, but it seems intricately linked where the moment they're in the grass. This scene 2, so 27th will be here too. Now we skip a lot of scene. And where Jane is before the glaze, this is a moment when we know she fucked up. So hashtag 28 will be before 42. Wow, we got the entire display screen. So, to resume the things, simply, we just do a simple resume. SCP GALLIONIC happened on the 18th January 27th. We know it's an afternoon. We know we're somewhere in the north side of the Earth, North Pole, and for sure because it's UTC 0, it's maybe Iceland because we see in the scene with a lot of ice. We got lots scene that for sure can be displayed before the timeline ends. We got two very specific time points and timestamps. We got 42, 44. So 42 is, we can say, when the alarm is ringing the entire facility and the control room ever says there's a giant incident in going, so it ring the alarm in the entire facilities to say there is an incident ongoing. 44 is when someone is factually being murdered. So we'll come back later. So this freaking line here with triple integration points is where we have all the scene before. This is maybe the first part of the fucking, I'm saying movie, I don't care about it anymore. It's a movie for me, okay? Okay, let's say movie, we don't care, it's a bad one. Nothing else. Here is the first part. This is a part when we will see the Foundation just walking casually without content language. Scene of life, going to the cafeteria, speaking, see two buildings on the highway because an SCP breach happened. This is a scene where we see a lot of character. We see Matthew, Jane, Vigil, and Jessica just chilling around. For sure, Matthew is maybe. So let's present the 5 character. It's displayed on the Kickstarter. We got Matthew. Matthew for sure is an external who is getting recruited to the Foundation. We don't know why. We don't know what is this coincidence. But it's maybe a link to computers in computer because we'll see 47 at 44 at scene number 15. A very interesting scene. We are not an interviewer. We don't know who it is. Maybe it's an interviewer from the High Command for an after incident report of just recruiting Matthew. We got the first character we see a lot of Jane. Jane for sure is scientist because she has a lab coat. It's fucking cliche. Vigil is a security guard, and Jess fucking Cat is actually another scientist. We know by the scene and all the two characters Jane and Jessica interact with each other. There's a few scenes that for sure there's a mentor relationship between them. It seems like Jess fucking Cat is a mentor of Jane. Vigil is not seeing any of girl, and we don't know if any because we got two distinct groups. We got the two boys and the two girls. We don't know if they're gonna see each other in the entire fucking movie. But holes in here are for sure before the incident time. We don't know when the incident starts, but we know there's a time when the incident starts and the time when the alarm is ringing. We've seen in the scene I've displayed here that Jan is actually seeing a shattering glass. The glass that's shattering from itself because we've seen in the scene that the glass is shattering, and another scene when she's back, this glass that break is in our back. So this is an area where we know that something is going wrong. The number here, seen if people are just seeing the resume, are seen. I can't say where it is. I can't know where it is, so I decided to put them here. That's 12, 2, 3, 8, 19, 21, and 26 down there. So in this area we see many people dying, and this area is people dying from an SCP unseen. So what is this yellow area? This is two distinct areas. This area say that the bridge starts, but we do not know where it is. And this area is the bridge is for sure, the alarm of ring for sure, and we don't know it's before 40, it's after, it's between 42 and that means 43 and 44. So 42 is a time punch and timestamp because we know the alarm of ring at 42. We got another lot of things that can happen between 42 and maybe after 44. Why 44 have nothing between in and this last line we got after? Because we know 44 someone have hacked into the display screen system to display picture. As terrorized before, it's maybe a memetics picture that fucked up. And the name used to connect to the display system was ironically a name reference to robot. I don't know, I've never seen the series, but what is the name of the series? I have displayed. I would just say it again. Mr. Robot. It's a reference to Mr. Robot. And the scene, hashtag 15, is a very interesting thing because it's not a scene when someone is hacking. It's a scene when someone with good knowledge in computer, because it's not given to everyone because you need to understand simple commands, literally logged to a computer called ops core. Ops core means operation core. This is very important computer to just understand what the fuck happened to the display screen. It displayed the log and asked this computer to reset the system. This specific things. So we know this scene happened after 40 hours 44 for one specific reason. The logs we see in the scene 15s clearly said something a log at 40 hours 44. So it's necessarily in a video. Fuck you. Well, we're not finished on fuck you. If any creator of SCP GALLIONIC is seeing this video because it's an objective in Kickstarter, yeah, if you have watched it fully, you bunch of fuckers. I want the name of the guys who do the fucking Linux screen because he's good and is paying attention to the chase. I don't know which one of you have done this screen, but this is very funny. This is fucking funny. But the only criticism I will do about this entire anime is, where is the disco duck?